international circles where I move and manipulate, no one thinks of me as a simple hardware dealer. But that is actually what I am. The threats of nuclear war are empty. The superpowers have too much to lose. The next world power will come from those who have nothing to lose. I will be their greatest benefactor. Before technology, a man fought to control his own destiny. But now with the right hardware, it is possible for one man to control the fate of the entire world. I am that man.
Amanda!
Don't hurt him!
All in good time, Doctor. All in good time. First, I think you have something of mine you'd like to return.
First, untie her.
You're in no position to make demands, and you've caused me enough trouble already. All right. Now I'm through playing games with you, Doctor. I want that chip now. Thank you, Doctor. Put this in the computer. I want to be sure our friend the Doctor hasn't tampered with it.
Fine, now you have what you want. Amanda, let's get out of here.
Oh, please don't go, Doctor. I have a rather special surprise for you. I'm quite sure as an archaeologist, you'll appreciate the beautiful end I have for you and your daughter. Yes, all appears to be well. You know what's interesting, Doctor? To think that over the great span of time, someday your remains will be found in the icy tomb of the ocean's depths.
Surely we can't harm you if you let us go.
Yes, I admit there's little chance of it. But then it's my policy to leave nothing to chance.
But she's innocent, for God's sake.
You plead with me when it's your stupid blunder that's causing your daughter's death. Anger is hazardous to me. I shouldn't have allowed myself to indulge in it. And you'll be sorry for all the trouble you've caused me when you see your blood flowing. Do I hear compassion?
I'm sorry I was stupid in the attic.
Like black-hearted Natasha. Do I hear maternal rumblings in that heart of yours?
Stop it, Ivan. You know I'd never betray you. She's just a girl.
Very well. All right, Natasha. Once again, you profess your loyalty to me. I'm going to give you a chance to prove it. Take that knife and kill the girl. I gave you an order.
don't need him anymore.
Why should I trust you?
It's not a matter of trust. You can get us out of here with the chip. And I can sell it.
Your stupid games have cost us time, Ivan.
Look. What is this, a double cross?
I think of it as a leveraged buyout. Get the chip, Stephen.
Martina, I can't believe you're doing this. I've taken good care of you. I've always treated you well.
You taught me well, old man. I'll always think kindly of you.
The chip, Ivan.
It's in the computer. Now listen to me, my friend. The way she's betraying me now is what she'll do to you one day. And you and I have made a lot of money together. Can't we continue our old business arrangement?
Kill him now, Stephen. He's a crafty bastard.
Amanda! I'm so glad you made it. I think we're close. I told you no blasting. No blasting on this site.
Batik Masir! Batik Masir! Batik Masir! I think we have found the tomb.
Ahmed, Jibril down.
What is it, Dad?
Amanda! Amanda! There's nothing in here but darkness. Relax.
This darkness is getting creepy.
You know, I have the feeling that we're about to go back in time nearly 3,000 years.
What does it say?
Beware you who tread damned tomb of Shohaman, ruler of the wretched, incarnation of evil, soul is consigned by command of the gods. Those who release his soul from these eternal confines shall unleash a horrible evil upon this earth. Go now and leave this evil untouched. Found it.
Yes? Oh, hello, Colonel. I've been expecting your call. You're a bit late. Everything is arranged. You'll receive the shipment as planned. Only there is one minor adjustment to our agreement. I'll have to have the payment in gold. Well, I'm sorry if it's an inconvenience, but that's the way it is. Yes, you'll use the Swiss account. I don't care about politics, Colonel. I'm a businessman. Yes, now those are the terms. You can take them or leave them. Oh, good. Good. Beautiful. I'll expect transfer this afternoon.
Trouble, darling?
No, just another desperate fascist haggling for a better deal. The son of a bitch will probably be dead in a week.
Ivan, when can we get out of here?
Calm yourself, Tasha. I'm in the process right now of making an acquisition that will provide us with all the comforts and luxuries this world could afford. Doesn't that please you? Oh, you're a wonder, darling.
Dr. Faraday, why have you brought the urn back to Los Angeles, and will it stay here permanently?
We'll leave it here on display while the experts gather and prepare to study it.
Doctor, do you believe in the curse of Shohaman?
No. My specialty is gathering artifacts. I leave the meanings and explanations to others.
You must return the urn to the tomb!
The urn contains a great evil! You cannot release the evil of Shohaman!
We have to get out of here. Get the case. Hurry.
Hey, Seymour. How you doing today? I hope you're hungry. Because Uncle Ivan's here with your din-din. A delicious goldfish. I hope you like it, baby. You ready now? Here it is. Go get it. There you go, kid. Ah, you got him. That's my boy. Oh, you're terrific. Oh, that's my baby. Good old Seymour never misses. Hello. Yeah, speaking. What? Oh, Christ, I don't believe this. How did it happen? Wait a minute. Slow down, will you? I can't even understand you. All right, where is it now? Oh, Jesus. No, I don't want you to handle it. I'll do that myself. I can't count on you. Just keep in touch. And for Christ's sake, don't lose track of it. Natasha, I've got something you've got to do.
Sorry, miss. The museum's closed.
I know, officer. I just have a little problem, and I thought you could help me.
What's the problem?
My little girl left her baby doll in the museum.
I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to wait till the morning. The museum's open from 10 to 7 every day.
Yes, I know, officer. It's just that she won't go to sleep without it, and she's been crying all night, and I thought that you could help me.
I don't,
Are you sure? It'll only take a moment. I promise.
Okay, lady. I'm just gonna have to wait for my partner just to get back.
Are you sure that there's not someone else that can help you?
No. It's me and Marty. We run the whole place.
Oh. Frighten me. You must be Marty.
Natasha. Once again, you've done for me what a dozen men could not accomplish.
Ivan, darling, I wouldn't be too impressed with your little thief. I'm sure cheap tricks come to her quite easily.
Who would know better than you how easy it is to deceive a man, dear?
You too. It's getting worse. I can hardly breathe and still I smoke.
Why don't you give it up? It's a nasty habit.
Speaking of nasty habits, well, you might as well smoke, dear, because she'll kill you before the cigarettes will.
This is the urn of the pharaoh Shahaman, a feared and ruthless ruler. He was so evil that upon his death, his corpse was burned to ashes and committed to this sacred urn. A prison of sorts for his venomous soul.
Is it worth anything?
Right to the point, aren't you, Martina? Well, to those who value history, its worth is immeasurable. It's priceless.
Let's open it.
Ah, Natasha. You know, your enthusiasm is always refreshing. You do make a wonderful companion. Where is it? Where is it? God damn it, where is it?
Look again, Ivan. It must be there.
It's not here, I tell you. Natasha, where is it?
What? What are you talking about?
The goddamn microchip. The government agent put it in the urn. Now where the hell is it?
Unless someone stole it.
You bitch, I stole nothing.
You are a thief.
All right, enough of this cat fight. Both of you. Now hear me, and hear me good. I sent my men to the airport to intercept a microchip from a government agent. They failed. Now it's a matter of vital importance that we get that chip as quickly as possible.
So then where the hell is it?
That I don't know. But what I do know is if the Navy gets to it before we do, we've lost any chance of ever getting it. Martina, get that moron Valdera on the telephone. Perhaps he might be of some use after all.
No one was supposed to get hurt.
Noble sentiment, but often difficult in practice.
Don't play games with me.
Well, now that's an interesting statement. Coming from a man who spent so many years as a double agent in his ancestral homeland.
That's a lie.
Calm yourself, Mr. Valdez. Calm yourself. If I may borrow your phrase, let's not play games. You came to America as a boy for schooling. And your background has served you well in your career in North African intelligence, has it not?
Listen, you have killed an American government agent. I am not going to get involved. Do you understand?
You are most assuredly involved, Mr. Valdez. If you should fail to cooperate now, I'm quite certain your, shall we say, activities would come to light with rather disastrous results for your people and your career.
That's blackmail.
You wanted to see me, sir.
What the hell is going on around here, McKinley?
Well, the police and the press think it's a terrorist attack. Other than the obvious, there's nothing. There's no prints, there's nothing.
Listen, David, I need you to handle this for me. Just keep a low profile, okay? I don't want too much of a roar over this thing, and keep the press out of it.
Well, yes, sir, but there's no buts.
Just keep me informed. I'll take care of all the heat on this end, okay? David, get to the bottom of this. Make us all look good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Dr. Faraday?
Yes. What do you want?
I'm sorry if I startled you. I'm David McKinley. I'm with the Cultural Affairs Department.
Ah, yes, of course.
May I?
I really must apologize, but I've been feeling out of sorts with this business with the urn. Like I told your associates, I really don't have anything to say.
My associates?
Yes, the two men who came to the museum. They seemed very interested in the urn.
And what were their names?
I don't know. I really don't recall.
Just a couple of questions, Doctor. First of all, do you have any idea who stole the urn?
There are a lot of lunatics in Los Angeles.
How about those protesters at the airport? Did you recognize any of them at all?
No. I was more concerned with safekeeping of the urn. I've seen one generation after another of various groups protesting things they know little about. I tend to ignore them.
Anything at all. Speech, mannerisms, clothing.
There is this legend. It's more of a story, actually. That the followers of Pharaoh Shohaman were commanded by their gods to guard the urn.
And are their descendants still around? I mean, people who still believe it's their responsibility to protect the urn?
I would imagine some of them are still around, yes.
Take a seat.
Lieutenant Gerald, this is Stiles. We're with Mideast Intelligence. We're told you've been assigned to find the urn stolen last night from the museum.
Yeah, that's right.
Look, McKinley, the Egyptian government is leaning on us and we don't have much time. Now our people have a head start, and they'll be able to wrap things up quickly. So, we want you to hold off on your investigation.
Well, I can't just drop it.
McKinley, this is Commander Nail.
Kinley?
We're just finishing up right now, sir.
Don't worry, McKinley. We'll keep you informed.
Well, wait, how am I going to contact you?
Look, we will be in touch with you.
Sir, about the airport incident.
Shut up! The next time one of you idiots tries to give me an excuse, you're going to be doing field work in Beirut. What does the kid know?
Not a thing.
Where's Neely?
It's his anniversary, sir, and I said I'd cover for him.
Great. Okay, where do we stand?
We searched Johnson's body, sir, at the airport. It wasn't on him.
What about the urn?
We checked it at the museum. Nothing. The archaeologist didn't know anything.
We don't have much time. We've got to find that chip before it leaves the country. Now I want some answers. You guys have got 48 hours.
So what's this?
And with any luck, a diversion, a distraction. This little pyramid is the sacred symbol of the Johamanites, guardians of the urn. I hope to use it to throw the hounds off the trail.
So that's where you sent Natasha.
Quite right. Those bunglers from the Department of Cultural Affairs are bound to run across the microchip, unless I set up some sort of a distraction.
And what next?
Well, we don't have much time. I already told the buyers it was in our possession.
Why don't you just tell them we need more time?
It'd be easy to bargain with the devil. No, there's no alternative. We either deliver the chip, or they destroy us.
Try this. Thanks. Good morning. What's wrong with you already?
Nothing much.
What do you mean by that?
Just came from Valdier's office.
So?
He wants me to do the investigation on that Navy pilot that got blown away.
Really?
Really. It's not an easy case. And there's no leads, no possible motives. The police think it's terrorists.
Terrorists here?
Looks that way.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna need some help on this. What do we have?
You know, I heard about this guy who works independently.
Yeah?
He's got more experience and connections at dealing with this kind of thing than any of our people. It might be worth giving him a call.
You always say that, Jason. It's hard for me. I don't understand what you do.
If it ever gets to be too much for you, I'll understand, okay?
When you gonna grow up?
Is that all it takes?
You make me so goddamn mad sometimes.
Mr. Caldwell? Mr. Caldwell? You're Jason Caldwell?
Who are you and how'd you find me?
I'm David McKinley. This is Tracy Contreras. I'm with the Department of Cultural Affairs.
Since when they start recruiting snot-nosed brats?
I guess since I started retiring old drunks.
They don't retire me, I retire me. All right, now that we've taken care of all these preliminaries, what do you want?
A couple of days ago, an Egyptian artifact, an urn, was stolen from the museum. 2 guards were shot.
Yeah, I think I read something about that, so what?
Well, I've been assigned to retrieve it.
What do you want from me? Look, don't tell me. This is your first assignment and you're scared shitless.
There's more to it than that. A naval intelligence officer was killed, shot in his driveway. Now, you have experience in Mideast affairs. We believe a religious fanatic group is responsible for the murders and the theft of the urn.
What the hell does that have to do with me?
We need your expertise.
Forget it, kid. I need a break.
Well, if you'd rather sit around drunk than help out your country.
Don't wave that goddamn flag at me.
I wouldn't have come if it weren't important.
Hey, kid. I tell you what. I'll think about it. But don't count on it.
Trace?
Mr. Caldwell.
I'm interested. Let's get started, huh? Let me see the file. Thanks, pal. I want to see the scar.
Just like that?
Just like that.
David, I haven't heard any new information from you yet.
No, sir. We're working on that right now.
Who's he?
Mr. Valder, this is Jason Caldwell.
He's an expert in dealing with this kind of thing, and he's going to help us find some answers.
Is that so? How come I haven't heard your name around here before, Mr. Caldwell?
My file's available.
Is that so? Well, we're glad to have you on board, Mr. Caldwell. I hope you can put a stop to these killings. The word is it's terrorists. What do you think?
We'll have to check out a couple of things, and then I'll let you know.
Well, I guess I'll let you folks get back to work, okay? Goodbye.
What's that?
Little glass pyramid.
Probably belonged to his kid or something.
Those poor kids.
Well, the reports will be in by this evening.
I want to see this guy's file.
Jesus.
Give it time, McKinley. We just started.
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you completely naive to the natural process of power? Extortion has been used to great advantage since the dawn of civilization. Long before superficially moral cultures put foolish names upon it.
Well, there can be no more killing.
Matter of fact, you are the one most responsible for the killing of the American agent.
What is that supposed to mean?
Simply that you were requested to delay the investigation of the missing urn, to give us time to collect it without interference. That agent was much too close. There was no alternative but to eliminate him.
He was not under my jurisdiction.
Too bad for him, and for us. But you are about to be responsible for even more deaths. Even those who are under your authority are getting dangerously close.
David McKinley. Okay, maybe I did choose someone who had too little experience. He panicked. He started looking for help.
I see. Well, now do you have the information that I've requested? If you do, I'll be on my way. And we'll try to avoid your investigators. But I must warn you, you are responsible to keep anybody out of my way, even if it means more drastic action.
And you are a bastard.
Quite so, sir. Now, do you have the information?
We want you to hold off on your investigation.
What the hell is going on here, McKinley? Keep the press out of it.
There is this legend and more of the story.
We want you to hold off on your investigation.
I've got to try and get in touch with that Commander Nato. Is there a problem?
Oh no, when I came back it was flat.
Must be a slow leak. Do you have a spare?
I don't know, I'll have to check. You know, it's really nice of you to help me. I mean, people around here seem so unfriendly.
It's no problem. I used to be a Boy Scout.
But you were a good one, too. Oh no. I left my keys in my car.
What?
Wouldn't you know it? I've had such bad luck, and I've only been here a week. Do you know where there's a telephone?
Actually, I'm done here for the day, so I could drop you somewhere?
No, I couldn't ask you to do that.
No, I want to. I mean, it's no problem at all, you being new in town and all.
Really? It's so nice of you.
It's my pleasure. My name's David.
Hello, David. I'm Natalie. rested?
I can't move.
No, that wasn't so painful.
I think I'm in heaven.
Well, maybe you will be. You've been a very good boy. Don't answer that.
No argument from me? What's wrong?
David!
Nothing.
David! Open up!
I've got to get that. Let me get rid of her. Natalie?
Oh, God.
You stupid bitch. A simple errand and you screw it up. You know, Natasha, I remember a time when you could have killed him in your sleep.
Ivan, let's get rid of her. She's useless to us.
Our buyers are breathing down my neck. One more mistake and we're all through. Do you understand that?
I'll go back and I'll take care of him right away. I won't fail you, Ivan.
No, forget him. Right now it's the Navy personnel we've got to take care of. And you've got to do it. Finish them off. Do you understand? With the two of you, it's a wonder I'm still alive. Now go, Natasha. And this time, no mistakes. You can make yourself useful, too. Go get me a drink.
Where did you get that? What a lady.
Weird smell in here. What does it smell like?
I have no idea. What department are you guys from? National Security.
Did you find anything yet?
Nothing that makes any sense. No prints, no hair, no clothing fragments, nothing.
What about that strange smell?
It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen.
What do you mean?
Some kind of poison gas. But it's nothing that I've ever smelled before. And look at this guy's skin.
Yeah.
Dick. Jason. Hey, how you been?
Good to see you. Glad you're back. Heard you back.
Yes, yeah, I heard the same thing.
Talk to you. Go out there. Hey, nice little place you got here. This place is a little clean for you, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah?
Able Claws. Bristol. Wow. So. Got a problem, Nick. Last couple of days, 2 Navy pilots have been murdered. By both bodies, there's left a strange little pyramid. I want you to take a look at it. But one of the bodies, there was this odor, this gas. It smelled like roses, only sweeter. He was sleeping like a baby. Is there any connection here?
It could be. I need some time to check on something.
How soon can you do it?
Come back tomorrow. And Jason, please be very careful.
Thanks. Look, I'm in a rush now. Tomorrow when I come, I'll break a little bread, have some wine, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
Hello, Mr. Valder.
There's a man who's interfering with our objective. His name is Jason Caldwell. He hasn't violated our people as of yet, but I'd like you to discourage him from any further involvement or interference.
I'll personally take care of the matter.
Hello?
Is this Lieutenant James Neely?
Speaking.
Did you have a nice anniversary, Lieutenant? Guess it just might be your last one.
Who is this?
Just a concerned friend.
Who was that, babe?
That was weird.
Come on, let's go.
James.
What do you want?
This is just a little insurance so that you don't find the chip before I do.
What are you talking about?
James! James? James? Another one of those pyramids.
Yeah.
What can it mean?
I don't know.
All right, you guys can get him out of here now.
Now, leaving these pyramids by the bodies is obviously some kind of threat. It could be the Shahamanites. There's been a lot of press about them lately. They probably believe by protecting the urn, they are living out a sacred destiny. They most likely will keep killing until the urn is safe. But there is another possibility. Someone wants you to think the fanatics are responsible for the killings.
Yes? Ivan Yates speaking. What? Oh, you don't mean that. Oh, yes, you'll have it very soon. I'm sorry about the delay. I know. I received payment. I'm aware of that. I'm telling you, you've got to take my word. You know my word is good. I wouldn't dream of double-crossing people like you. You must know that. Please, give me a little more time. You'll have it, I'm sure, very, very soon. Yes, I promise. Thank you. Don't worry. Martina! Martina, come here at once.
Sit down. We got a problem. I've just been down to records and ballistics. The evidence and files have disappeared. That means we got a security problem. Could be you, but I doubt it.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What does this have to do with the missing urn?
It's not about the Pharaoh's urn. Never has been. It's about long-range nuclear missiles. More specifically, GMP, Guided Missile Programming, a microchip.
What?
We've known for a long time that third world countries have the ability to produce nuclear weapons. What they don't have is the technology to program nuclear warheads for long-range strikes. One of these countries has contacted an arms dealer to obtain the programming microchip.
And with this chip, they can target the United States.
Or the Soviets, or more likely Israel. If they get that chip, the entire world could be held hostage to some third world religious fanatic.
Excuse me, but why are you telling me all this now?
Because we have a security leak. From now on, you report directly to me. If you get any lead on that chip, come to me.
And what about my boss?
Like I said, we've got a leak.
So, Mr. Caldwell, is there any other information that you think I ought to know about? This is my department.
There's, not much to go on right now. But when there is, you'll be the first to know.
Very good. I'd like to put a stop to these killings before it gets any worse.
Yeah, so would I. See ya. Clearance code 185L9. Caldwell J. Address for Valdir Robert, National Security Branch.
Address for Robert Valdir, 1735 Pondview Avenue, Cheviot Hills.
Oh, Mr. Valdir!
Excuse me.
Mr. Valdir! Mr. Valdir!
I'm in a hurry, McKinley. What do you want?
It's about the investigation, sir. Mr. Caldwell and I.
Your Mr. Caldwell has caused nothing but trouble. I thought you were ready for this case. What happened, McKinley?
I am ready, sir.
And you gave your security code to Caldwell, didn't you? There's a security leak in the department, and there's 3 agents dead as a result. Now, both of you come with me, and maybe you'll learn something.
Come on.
Why is he looking so worried?
Why wouldn't I be worried? I still don't know where that goddamn chip is. If I don't locate it, I may forfeit my life.
Well, it must be the archaeologist.
That is a possibility. Perhaps the good doctor has other interests besides ancient artifacts.
Yeah, but why would he want it?
To make an exchange for his precious urn.
But you've already smashed that to pieces.
Yes, but he doesn't know that. We've got to find something of greater value to the good doctor. What could that be?
Doesn't he have a daughter?
Tracy McKinley at the warehouse on 10th and Van Nuys Boulevard. If you ever want to see him again, I suggest you be there.
I don't like the looks of this place at all.
Tracy, please. Jason is the one who picked this place. We're just waiting for him to arrive.
Normally, we would be going to...
This is not a normal situation, Mr. McKinley.
Well, what do you want with us?
It's not you I'm interested in. It's Caldwell.
What for?
Jason, look out! Stay back! Now there!
Caldwell, I do believe your time to die has finally come. I want to see you step out, Mr. Caldwell. Then I can see your face twist in anguish when I pull this trigger.
Jason.
Hey, what are you guys doing here? The file's closed.
No, it's not, Jason.
Oh, this for me. We've gone as far down this road as we can go without going right to the top.
Hey, there's more to it than that, Jason.
There's always more to it, kid. That urn is long gone. These days they fight for a stalemate. That's what we got here, a stalemate. Be grateful.
Now look, Jason.
Hey, look, kid. You're not going to catch that top dog, believe me. Best you can hope for now is the satisfaction of knowing you're right. It ain't worth it, believe me. It ain't worth it.
So you're telling us just to give up?
What do you want from me?
Jason, there's something you should know. Shohaman's urn is just a front. A naval intelligence agent found a microchip that was being taken out of the country. He was killed at the airport. And those other agents were killed for the same reason. Now, Valdir sold out to an arms dealer. And we can't just quit now.
All right. What are you gonna do?
Well, find the arms dealer. What else is there?
That archaeologist, what's his name?
Faraday?
Faraday. It all began with him.
Hello.
Hello, Doctor.
Who is this?
Well, for now, just think of me as a friend.
What do you want?
You have something of mine, Doctor. I'd like it back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, let's stop this charade. You know very well what I'm talking about, the chip. I'd like to propose a trade. I wouldn't be that sure of that if I were you, Doctor. I have many things in my possession that would tempt even the wealthiest among us to trade their fortunes. For instance, I've just acquired a beautiful woman. A young girl, in fact. I know she'd interest you.
You're sick.
Yes, that might be quite right. But a bit beside the point. Let me describe this girl to you. She's perhaps 18 years old, with soft, supple skin, raven eyes, the voice of a siren. I'm sure one word from her, and you'll agree to the worth of my proposal.
Dad!
Amanda? Amanda! You son of a bitch, I'll... Oh, my God.
It's refreshing to know there are still some men who value life over the allure of riches. Myself, I don't happen to know many.
If you hurt her, I swear...
You'll do nothing. You'll bring me my property undamaged. Now pay attention to this. There's a warehouse at the end of Pier 19 near the canneries. You'll have till this afternoon. And remember, if you don't bring me my chip, you'll never see your daughter again.
Please, you've got to believe me. My father would never steal anything. It must be a mistake.
In a hurry, Doctor?
You again.
May I ask where you're going?
None of your business. I haven't time for your questions,
It's
okay?
funny. The urn you spent years of your life trying to find is stolen, and 6 men are dead as a result. You don't seem to give a damn. And before I leave here today, I'm going to find out why.
No, you can't. It's almost over, for God's sakes. I must go.
Tell me, I can help.
No, you can't.
Why?
You must promise not to interfere.
Why?
Because they have my daughter. There was something in the urn. A chip, a microchip. I realized I should have gone to the police. There was a lot of money involved.
Ah, so you decided to sell it to whoever was looking for it?
No. Yes, I don't know what I thought. But now they have my daughter. And I must give it to them, so please, don't interfere.
Amanda!
Don't hurt him!
All in good time, Doctor. All in good time. But first, I think you have something of mine you'd like to return.
First, untie her.
You're in no position to make demands, and you've caused me enough trouble already. All right. Now I'm through playing games with you, Doctor. I want that chip now. Thank you, Doctor. Put this in the computer. I want to be sure our friend the doctor hasn't tampered with it.
Fine, now you have what you want. Amanda, let's get out of here.
Oh, please don't go, Doctor. I have a rather special surprise for you. I'm quite sure as an archaeologist, you'll appreciate the beautiful end I have for you and your daughter. Yes, all appears to be well. You know what's interesting, Doctor? To think that over the great span of time, someday your remains will be found in the icy tomb of the ocean's depths.
Surely we can't harm you if you let us go.
Yes, I admit there's little chance of it. But then it's my policy to leave nothing to chance.
But she's innocent, for God's sake.
You plead with me when it's your stupid blunder that's causing your daughter's death. Anger is hazardous to me. I shouldn't have allowed myself to indulge in it. And you'll be sorry for all the trouble you've caused me when you see your daughter's blood flowing. Do I hear compassion?
I'm sorry, it was stupid in the army.
Like black-hearted Natasha. Do I hear maternal rumblings in that heart of yours?
Stop it, Ivan. You know I never betray you. She's just a girl.
All right, Natasha. Once again, you profess your loyalty to me. I'm going to give you a chance to prove it. Take that knife and kill the girl. I gave you an order.
Don't need him anymore.
Why should I trust you?
It's not a matter of trust. You can get us out of here with the chip. And I can sell it.
Have cost us time, Ivan.
What is this, a double cross?
I think of it as a leveraged buyout. Get Get the chip, Stephen.
Martina, I can't believe you're doing this. I've taken good care of you. I've always treated you well.
You taught me well, old man. I'll always think kindly of you.
The chip, Ivan. It's in the computer. Now listen to me, my friend. The way she's betraying me now is what she'll do to you one day. Now, you and I have made a lot of money together. Can't we continue our old business arrangement?
Kill him now, Stephen. He's a crafty bastard.
It's under control, McKinley. What are you doing here?
He's one of them.